吸血鬼穿着哎。击败敌人将有几率掉落能量球，加强宠物脊髓重。好，我没架了，
我没架，
我没架。
高了高了。
帮我看上看上。
我弄他们。吸血鬼，让我开边路的时候，是不是其实不很难死？
Surprise, Mac Punch。
没有不一定，被秒杀还是会，还是有几率会被秒杀。前面不会啊，前面很难的、但打到3只级的时候就很容易被秒杀了。
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They knew that throw was coming. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. No good up high. This is a real
没有啊，宠物就自己也看到。
They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 needs to deal with We have two players in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Jumps in.
废了。
Opts for the throw to close it
哦，
out.
来哟。
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Well-timed corner switch. Goes for the fireball, which is
哎，
very
我按解
smart.
摔了。
Good distance for a shot.
靠
Player 2
背。
will look to apply pressure. Uses the
一个贼。
Scared money, don't make no money. Spend
行
it
六
all for the shit.
雷帕。
They're thinking of scoring big
吓
on
人
this
呢。
cage unit.
换掉这种。
Sandblast. Meets them air to air. Close range projectile. Drive rush to keep it going. Are we gonna see it burn out? But they may have a plan here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Checks with a sandblast.
哎，运气不错。
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Stun. They gotta get in there. No way. That win wasn't luck.
运气不错。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter
看到，等一下。
them to grind out the win?
谁打赖啦？
讲我同事。
Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 2 need throws them. A quick breather.
啊，偷蹭我血量，操！
Situation out of range.
靠，不会你在啊？
Awesome. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here.
拿到全部。
A jump. Does he right? The pace of the round is betting it all. The drive rush. Oh, here we go. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious to drive that back misses.
I got you.
A real test of nerves here. Player 1 wraps it up with a throw.
改编
很花很花
这个
很花很花很花。
Cat 10 is just gonna
我是
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Very slick with the combo.
怎么会那么顺？
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? It's back with the well-placed drive reversal. Wants the reset enough to burn some drive gauge. Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Reacts to the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Spends the gauge on the drive rush.
正二啦，啊正一啦，正一啦，正一啦，正一啦，正一。
Got their eye on the air. Very solid corner. Nice lead opens up.
靠背，
今年击败角色，
Yes.
真正是今年击败角色。
多大？
What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Holds out with the block. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going wild for the throws in the corner. Jumps in. Burnout activates. Player 2
Oh my.
will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? Player
啊，干跳起来了，
that
对不起，
misses.
拜拜
There's a change of sides. Just go raw critical. What's
Got it.
gonna happen?
干，干干干干干，
Critical.
谁
Smart player
掉？
situation.
啊，我今天居然没有100
The
哦，
odds and giving them a
Bullshit.
chance to win this. Big game difference here. All in with the rush. Sticks out a kick. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use and
今年击败角色，
now
你也是啊，别人靠背，你居然这都还比我高，你居然这都还比我高哎，靠呀！
哎呀，好爽啊！
they hit each other.
来呀，来玩击败角。
Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Can't tech the throw? What's the play here? Parry the jump in to shut it down. Nice stuff. They timed their parry to activate just as the jump in was coming and triggered the perfect
我打，
parry.
我看到我打到你耶，他甚至有打飞这个信息出来耶，怎么办？
Heading into the end game now. It's getting to they saw a path and they took it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
哎呦，
Jumps in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 will look to apply, uses the gauge for a super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like
牛
it's nobody.
雷帕，
Counting on brushes that off and keeps going.
那个解回来。
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. All in. Ends the round.
Gotcha.
Combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Connects with medium kick. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Breaks it. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. Goes all in with the uppercut. What are they gonna do? Ugh, scuff him. Chance with the sandblast.
是兄弟啊！
Chances, what up?
我在干嘛？
win out
Dare you to find
喽
me！a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
中奖是什么鬼东西？哦，可以咬的。
哪会咬的？
They're
坏狗
still
狗。
hungry.
那可以换武器。
Stepping up for the rematch. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Was looking for that jump attack.
哎，运气不
This
错
could lead
哦
to。something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
哎，我是要动力反击，
Holds out with the
靠背啊！我要动力反击啊！到底在干嘛？
taking stock. The throw misses. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now. It's getting. This is gonna be bad news, baby.
Miss Mo baby，
Eraser. KO.
Good night。
like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blast them.
哦哦
哎
哦！
累
Are
的
we
累
going
的
to，see some fireworks here?
你又怎么了，小便？
我怎么知道？我看看是不是有东西在更新。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round.
好了，
But how
好
will
了吧
they handle the meter deficit? Can they turn this gauge advantage
哦
into
哦
something?
哦！
哎
They'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger
对，我
happy.
的饭。
Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. The jump in is denied. Closes the gap. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The throw missed. Player 2 holding on to that. Burnout activates. Sure you can. Cleanly. We're going into the final
被
round.
打到安就对了。
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
有点痛，就有点痛。
哎，累的。
靠呀！我怎么还打到我是谁啊？动不了啊！
Now, can they finish the job? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Drops them from the air. Meets them in air. But maybe the drive impact doesn't work. This is gonna be bad news. A quick breather. Oh my god, what a throw tech! Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Goes airborne. Both throws them.
Oh.
Oh, they switch sides. Player 1, clutch, anti-air. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation, reads the jump in perfectly.
哎呦，
Quickly, but will
怎么这么凹？
Okay, he finished this.
啪啪啪啪啪啪啪啪！
Player 2
没有气啦！
gotta play it safe. Rushes in. They gotta take
哎，还好我有按解摔，还好我有按解
Take
摔
a
吧。
step back, uses their drive gauge. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Scuffle.
操你妈！这他太搞笑了。
Clinches the win.
这个旁边要重复多少遍？
这里是在声音还一样，声音真是很智障。
Still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. This could lead to a big
哎，为什么在你后面啊？
perfect input.
突然转向是怎样？
Dashes.
哎呦，凹嘞！
Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now.
问题不大。
This is where things will get interesting.
问题很大了。
Damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner
打
opportunity.
小了，
Rising uppercut. Player 1 needs to hold out until their
Yeah.
drive gauge recovers.
要底！
Almost no drive gauge, KO.
抢招嘞！妈，不相信我等下进
Player
场，
1
我好
takes
能
the
过。
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
好的，是
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gets out of there with the back.
好好，
Goes for the
赛
drive in.
狗，赛狗！
It's a good spot.
啊
Uses
啊！哦，行溜雷帕！
around
哇
here.
，80%没。
Oh, pumps the brakes on the impact. That
啊，OK，
throw was huge.
凹，
Player 1, the low.
再凹，干你，怎么没有再凹？
Real test of nerve.
换我凹，
是啊，
Critical
撞
arm.！
你就不要那个打不到，就很好笑，靠腰。
Starts things off with a jump in, connects with the throw. Closes the gap. Player 2 in with a
交
rush.
通，
Flash
好
knock.
爽啊！
Doesn't miss it. All the throw
哎
connects.
还听得到。
Switch sides. Gets out of the corner. Drops him hard. Player 2
哦，
flat into the guard break. Player 1 more let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The parry. Noticeable life lead. It tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Clutch read on that impact.
啊，负3跳不起来。
Take a seat. Looking for a hold. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Fires of glass. Scuff him. Where you go? Oh, drive rush. Oh my, the throw tech. Can they throw a burnout? Did they maybe do that? Done.
Give me a break.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Awesome. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're
我连拳头都没出来。
插盒啊，杀！
Will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Strings it all together. Decent damage. What's next? Solid combo. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both players with no drive in the tank. Can't hit the throw. Player 1 chases them. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Grab up. Going in. Player 1 holding on to the corner advantage.
他们怎么跳起来？你到底是脑瘫了？
我以为你会跳哦，你没看到我是直接跳中吗？我是完全一般你会跳。
Cancel the fireball.
干到超好笑，靠腰。
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Lots of life to play with. And full SA meters. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout.
没熬到，可恶！
Now's the time. Oh no, they're stunned.
啊，没好。
Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush.
啊，输了！
Full SA meters on deck for both. Hit them with a
靠不要！
burnout for a while.
哎呀！
哦，我真的会中风。
可怜啊！
Player 1
真的会中风，我真的会中风。看你们，
可怜呐，可怜！
操你妈！我在干你妈！
Are we gonna witness a blow up here?
哦，
我听的时候，
我在干你妈！放火！
好，
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for something to run with. How are they going to do
不要这样子啊！
Player
干嘛啦？
pushes the opponent into the corner.
好，
Buy some time by driving
Ow.
them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to match here. We are near the end of the game. Can either fighter grab out of their hat here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Perfect KO！
Picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Very slick with the combo. Burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this game. Hit them with a stopping block.
该再多点一下的。
Nice to jump in. Awesome. Player 1 is
干我的 perfect 被那个照一下没了。哎，
We're going into the final
我想还你一个 P 的。
has it in them to grind out the win. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Pokes with the medium kick. Still plenty of time left. Throws them. That throw will do some good damage. The jump in is denied. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Not in range for the throw.
不要啦，
What are they gonna do? Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact.
啊，就是你在看，
Excellent block to shut out the impact. Connects.
好，
Oh, here we go.
啊，是啊，
Perfect flash number.
对不起
Somehow manages to block the
等一下好了
target. Finds the target. This is a gigantic life lead. They're in range. We get
啊！按太多下了，对不起，对不起，对不起。哎，
come back and stack the breaks through with the
为什么？
blow.
炸太快了吧？
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Closes the gap. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to back dash out of danger. The
那
attack
个
is
傻
carried.
小啊！
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Knockdown.
啊，
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? KO.
没办法，
没得选，
Player 1
除非你，
到底吗？
除非你点掉我的。
老师，我刚打那些狗的那个啊，
They both showed their hands
哎
a
呀，
little
不要
bit,
生
so they
气
must be thinking of a
啦！
counter. Big
等到我那个，我也要生气一下。
extra spicy. Nice
Oh.
perfect parry.
哎，干你啊！好，我生气了
好，。你可以
Player 2 crushes that off.
哎
Keeps，going.
运气啊，不，
运气不
That's
错
how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish.
啊，大哥，
Not letting up. A quick breather.
对不起，
Max
没压到，
SA gauges.
没压到了，这样
Unbelievably in sync
尊
with
重
the chance to
尊重嘛
score big here.
尊重了。
Player 1
操，
will
我要跳起来
need to play，
干跳不起来，
conservative
负三。
with their driver's focus. Nice parry.
干我回满了，靠背，干一个白痴的回满了。
Escapes with the reversal. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Experiencing burnout. Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. Ooh, you never know what can happen. This can lead to some big damage.
操！我靠！
To apply pressure.
哦，有料，有料。你是向前转，然后再向后转的，还是你只是单身往后转？
Can they still take the round?
干！我以为你要抓我。
Here's the fight. The real fight starts now. Chance with the sandbag.
啊，逆向神龙，基本功而已。
Quick step forward. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Oh man, this is a scary race. Oh, betting in.
哦，好喊的
Oh, they changed sides. Player 1
啊，这边会被切反
the。trigger. Does he run? All in with the rush. Noticeable light. There's the burnout.
你是故意的。
我是故意的。
Out. Throw. Take a seat. Player 1.
哦，是啊！
They're just gonna go with the super.
靠！哎，等下你可以跳，你靠背。他不是切反，你可以跳。在最后一刻 ，Carry 没有梦想了。给有个智障的。
这是为什么？
然后这就是 timing， 这就是 timing。啊，怎么不记点？我要动力反击。因为你绿冲完，我动力反击我会比较赚一格。当然裸绿冲不算。所以来说，我们要学多用一点动力反击。
Putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Player 2 has used up all of their drive moves. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Uses the parry.
取消嘞！哦，
The opponent. Oh, easy tech. Parries the projectile. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
啊，没有好，哎呀，
Throws them to negate.
好像就用中指压了。
Player 2 chases them down.
对，
Perfect parry.
Oh no, you don't！
Time to go to work.
干这么 哎，早在压你，你出手站中脚，6分东西的人被攻击对起身。啊！
也是他拜拜吧。
Wow, that's some big time damage there. Perfect parry. How will they follow up? Perfect read with the drive.
啊，我拉后了，真的是。
Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Medium kick. Flash knuckle.
我也来敬你个60%。
Ends the meter.
啊，没有60%，只有60%，不是而已。
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody.
只要打斗气。
Player one just put themselves on equal placement. Turn to top off the tank and score the win.
我还以为会是手的，我以为是这个。
The real fight starts.
而且重点是我压起身体，那个也打不到我。
59 throws him. Big throw. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two needs to take advantage of this game. Sets up with the jump in. Jump frame knuckle. What now? Gets the counter. All in with the rush.
想说留一格气回压够年的。
Is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect go all in with the uppercut. A real test of nerve here. Looking for a hold. What a
哎，偷针啊，不是，这不算偷针啊，这算偷针，对对。
头针啊，突然抽针。
tell 'em what's this. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Holds out with the block. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Big counter. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Fantastic reaction there. Box him with a
应该要凹的，
really
算
good
了。
decision making. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Will gain control of the match in the early going. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Connects with medium kick. Drive gauge gap. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Looking for a chance. Hit
Oh, yeah.
back throw to get the side kick. Both painfully aware of the corner. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. Set up with the jump in. A real test of nerves here.
哎，没按到，不尊重，生气嘞，哇，不尊重。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Pokes with a medium kick. Big throw. Player 2 all
哎，下血后没出来，吐血。
takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh, you never know. Putting the cherry on top. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Quick dash. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Sees the overhead coming.
操！
Over in a flash. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is paired. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know they're fireball.
哎呦，对刚。
Throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. They need to hold out. You've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Life lead is opening up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Big throw.
好啦，太手。
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up enough.
运气不
How
错
are。they going to use it? Perfect input. Not letting up. Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. A super
我
arm.
操！再高
Super.
啊！
Hitting that meter like it's no
累怕！
哇，58拜拜。
counting on the
God.
What's this?
呃
The impact. Not
么
go unpunished.
没按到，我想用另外一招。
Will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're backed up into the corner. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage.
哎，那个没按到，有点浮夸。
Quick breather. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn. Oh, just
哎呀
what they were after.
按不住啊！
Last round, people.
Yeah.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Pokes with a medium kick. Sandblast.
哎，
Both fighters are standing leading them air to air.
前头
Good
进前
judgment there. Knocked them out of the air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, snap kick sends him. Adds a bit of OD spice. Knew the throw was coming.
哎，这
Him out. There's a burnout.
好，
Genius read with that throw escape. Side switch. Oh, yo. Run super hit.
不要了。
Player 2 can't use any drive icon.
靠呀，应该会想到你会凹第二次的，我忘记了，你还有气，我还以为你没气了，
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during
感
that.
觉不要第二次也被我防打啊！你这真的是真，哎，
看你脸是被你学的啦。
That coming. Taps him with the shorty. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters are pretty
扣
much
进了萌的，
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Strings it all together. Knockdown. Does a good job of putting
哎
it out.
确认嘞，
In a dire situation, you can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
哎屁呀，我解摔了，凭什么我不能解摔？
Player 2
好爽。
this is the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the combo. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when the opponent can't jump. Jump? What'll happen here? Blast them. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
那完了，
Not much life left, but the drive music ends the
尊
meter.
重，
Hoping for a good
确
return.
认大
尊重，
This super art is going to
你有 CA 变数太多，给你尊重。
This is the final round.
被打一个大反抗，然后满的再加 CA，可能还真的有机会死啊！
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, hoping out that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 is what this is gonna hurt.
我没跳过去。
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Taking chunks out of each other here. Super Art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Make smart use of the game. Good, super. Gets the quick dash forward throw. Laying easing the pressure on Finn. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Oh, in with the rush. Player 1,
啊，凹太快了。
super.
哎，
哎，没按到，刀， 没按到，
Definitely sweaty during that
想说回来一下，
妈的，
chance with the sandblast. Looks like they want to put a new nice counter. That counter's got to have battle. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sticks the jumper. Alright, what's coming up next? Heading into the... Did this super up connect? That's not...
不行，
哎，
直
最后
接交，
最后一下要跳，哎，可以跳吗？应该是可以的，
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
太
advantage.
近了，还没有起效。
They block the overhead and... Lands a rising uppercut. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the combo. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 holds it, experiencing burnout.
有必要吗？
Quick breather. Player 2 has an empty drive. Oh, burnout triggered.
哦，我刚音配是顺，
They're going for the super art. Both guys on burnout. Medium kick hit.
哎这，
The throw missed. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, the low block.
哦，碎了！啊
The
啊！
stage is screaming for more
哎，干你俩！
Do they gamble something here on a drive move? Quick dash.
啊！
Let's
哎，干他妈妈！玩错了啦，没事，怎么会要到下节后啊？绿洲下节后什么搞死啊？
expect to see some fireworks. A jump barely blocks the jump in.
嗯，
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
越来越夸
Player
张
2 needs to use what a parry. Avoids the wall splash. Hopes with a medium kick. Quick medium hook punch, blast anti-air. Oh, in with the rush. Medium kick into. What are they gonna stick?
啊，哎，
These fighters are swinging forward runs. Chance with a sandblast. Target combo into. Player 2 oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Jump. Well, this
哎呀，222，
hooks them up good.
那你架碎啊！
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Drive right. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Turns out. That dash is for face. Quick dash.
哎，没有 SL 大招。
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Somehow anticipated that throw. What are they gonna do? This is a critical moment. Things are very close as in. Lynching.
一样了，一样了。
取消 OK，
啊，我以为你挡住没，我以为你会挡住。你看到我绿超，你还不乖一点？
好爽，
干嘛啦？
我刷牙啦，
Throws a fire.
结局嘞！
Calls out their
我的妈！
responds with authority.
刷牙了，看你
Parries the attack. Missed time the perfect parry, but it's still safe. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Who's gonna make a move? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The throw
Stop.
hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 chases them down. Checks that jump in
哎，
easily.
快快快快，
Now they
细
can
角落，
go
细角
the
落，没事的，不要害怕，
Dangerous burnout.
不会怎么样的。
Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life
哎，怎么会是这个啦？
taking
让我说句，
Very solid corner switch. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. There it's Player
Awesome.
one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Parries the attack. That's
踢过头了。哦，
Stop the attack by using the drive kick. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Sandblast! Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Players experiencing burnout. Perfect input. Not ends the meter.
我们安静，不要说话。
好，
Defending that meter like it's
好
nobody's
爽，
business.
我玩得开心啊！
快手，
G-line kick for a mix-up.
干贴不到，
Jumps up.
白痴哦，他站前脚有6分啊！哎呦，
Drive rush.
啊！
Oh yeah, that's like
又一次，我来的干！
滚丢丢！哎，干杀死！
the drive there. Can they snatch that
哎，搞可以哦，好，下次再试。
Made it that throw.
操！
Amazing. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it so hard.
哎呀，防得住啦！你干什么？你干什么？ 你应该过来中前，然后取消，然后再升龙的。我一定会站着发呆。我跟你讲，我绝对是站着发呆的。
They're still hungry. Both sides
取消跑升龙了，干你啦！电脑人是不是啊？他妈开局一倍，干你啦！
picture perfect punishment. Gets me the opening.
一倍。
Player two is in burnout. Drives off the team. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing that they've been pushed into the wall and the stun there.
OK，好，
我在看他会不会回到2格以上啊？算了，不会。
First round.
不要整体。
Keep the ball rolling. The super counter for the first hit. Extra spicy before you connect. Closing. What's next? Player two will look to apply pressure. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gets the jump in. Sandblast. Come upstairs. Scrapping it out. Up hits them with a stopping bomb.
多抽个2下。
Experiencing burnout. Flash number. Knocked out and reads the throw and escape. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the
哦
chance，to
那个居然不会被确反。
Player two is in a front
哎，这个没有确反，然后超痛。
Player two can't use any drive. Got amazing damage.
这个怎么会没有确反呢、哎呀，找到用 OD 版本的了，真的是。
They're
好
still
笑。
我们有用那个接下大，因为那个很少用那个接大。
The impact doesn't do anything. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player one in that dangerous burnout
这
state.
样，哎哎，
They need to hold out. Player one has used up all
Cut.
of their drive moves. What are they thinking here? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way.
啊，不行了，中前没费呢。
Pushed into the wall and the stun's there. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Neither of them willing to back off. Decent return on the combo. Takes a trip. Adds a little super juice.
啊，没有精确确认
More。damage. Player one ends the round with a sick.
这时候你知道要什么吗？绿冲重拳，绿冲重拳，绿冲。
First with the
你
win.
知道吗？就是这样。
Keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
敢被你骗2格啦！哎呦，
Perfect input, not letting up. Sandblast. Player one will look to apply pressure. Cross number.
好爽。
Beast more baby，
Player two
good eye。
super art in play, it's still not over. Oh, burnout trigger. Extra spicy story connect.
哎呀，舍不得打我斗气啊，没办法啊！哈哈。
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods
好吧，别按了，
connect with the throw?
操你妈！
好啦，别再按了，
Play with the throw.
好啦，
一口贼！
A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major. Super.
我在想，他大血可以大血到我脸上哦。
哎呀，
Oh, the genius we've
好啦，
干！
in for.
我你妈，你角色做坏了吧？为什么看不到可以 dash 到我脸上？什么意思？
好问题，
Believe it's time.
这就是
哎，我压了3个，加个下周拳，他只给我推干。
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. No good on hard. Player 2 will be in a world
过来
if their drive gauge runs out.
哎屁啊，我拉货。
Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. You're gonna perish
好远
telegraphing that
屁啦，这么高他妈还可以更确反，什么意思？
creates a good corner opportunity.
哦
The grab
哦
is
哦哦！大笑。
triggered.
意思啊，怎么没抓到啊？
Player
你
2
看，
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
新年新希望，
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
新年新希望，先来一发啊！
The punish counter gives them a great opening to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can
我本来有按呐，那刚刚那个像吃我指令。
unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here.
不要啦，
要啦要啦，
They can't do anything now. Player 1
应该想到你会跳的。
burnout.
要压一个你不会跳的拳脚，算了，之后再去练习这个。
Counting on the
这场就让给我不好吗？
light
不要啊
there, but still anyone's game. The
啊！你看自己都没把握住了，
turn out, but they made
哎
it.
哎，
Back into the court. Oh my god, what a throw set! G-line kick for a mix-up. They're in range. We got
下去
不要啊！
the gap.
啊，是有预判到跳起来，但是没预判到打到。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
新年希望，先来一发
Do，better than that.
操你妈！
This
呃，
is deep to get that drive. Gets the quick dash shorty. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Laying the pressure on the kick.
呃
Player 1 needs to win the draw super hard incoming.
，Get too slow。
This was really tip the scale.
对，
Player 2 has the super next.
好，我回到场中。
Amazing.
哎呀，我 dash 了。
不要和我吵。
哎，我 OD 不应该先判定吗？游戏坏了吧？干，我要血量好像可以挡哎，赞。我手感6分的东西。啊哦，好。
我去另外一边。
Or even charge in. Tricky territory here. Nails the NTO.
我的妈，跑那么远干嘛？
We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter
Hey,
pull rabbit out of the
fuck off.
control ends the round.
Fuck off！
Player 2 takes up the always important first
好多
round.
哦。
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both show perfect parry to stop it. Time to go on the offensive. Quick dashing. Stop the attack by using the drive kick. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
好，
Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Full SA meters pumps the brakes on the impact. Good job escaping that dangerous hook cancel from above. Combo. Let's go. Oh, burnout triggered. They're in range. We get a drive rush. All in with a rush.
哎
Break through with the throw.
好，谢谢。
哎，结束场哦，我输了，然后又继续输。